Hello and welcome to tonight's Alabama Adventure. Tonight I've got another little video clip I want you to look at. We found something interesting in it when we began putting it together on a previous video we were doing. I had been videoing a Bigfoot trail and had found some signs. A tree pulled up out of the ground, some bent trees, even found a big track over there. But as you'll notice in that video, and then you'll notice in this video clip when you see it in just a few minutes, the sun was extremely bright that day. And as most of you know, and as I've tried to explain uh, about my eye over here, it gives me a little trouble sometimes blinking, and I'm not aware of it. It's because I've had several eye surgeries. I know I've mentioned that, but if this is the first time you have watched one of our Alabama adventures, I wanted to explain to you what that is. It's just something that can't be helped right now. But anyway, I was in a place that we've codenamed Whippoorwill Hollow, and it is one more hot spot for paranormal activity right now. A few years ago, we went there almost nightly, and we came in close contact with Bigfoot. And I decided to go back over there on Christmas Eve and to just look things over to see how things were after all these years. And I have been surprised at what we have caught on video while going over there lately. This video deals with extreme paranormal, I say. I'll be talking about UFOs, flying saucers, and aliens. And that means probably another visit from the men in black. So that's why I dressed appropriately tonight with my black shirt and my black cap. I'm waiting on the men in black again. When you go to talking UFOs, especially in this part of the country, get ready to be visited by the men in black. And I'll tell you right now, they are real. They will come to your house. They will follow you. They follow me a lot. And I kind of feel like they're responsible for this blindness in this one eye. I won't go into that right now, but I feel like they are. Anyway, they can't follow me as much as they used to because I don't get out after dark a whole lot anymore. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about on this video and what I want you to be watching for is I'm doing a video, and what I'm doing, I have just got back in the car, and I'm holding the camera, and I'm getting ready to turn it off and go a little further down the road to do some other videoing on some bent trees I've seen. But anyway, if you'll notice, we have it highlighted on the video. If you will notice, to the immediate left of my rear view mirror, when I swing the camera around, you're going to see an alien standing out in the field. He's probably 30 yards away from me, and you're going to say, I don't think that's an alien. Well, it is an alien because I have seen them like this before. I've had other reports on it before. And yeah, you may go on and say, well, he is crazy if he's seen aliens. Well, I've seen a lot of stuff in all the paranormal dealings and investigations that I've done over my lifetime, which my lifetime has pretty much consisted of paranormal investigations. I've just really always been interested in it, and have spent a lot of time doing that. Anyway, you'll see this alien, and you look at it. We have one version of the clip at normal speed, and then I'll tell you when we're going to slow it down to slow motion, and that's when you can see the alien better in there. Anyway, I pick him up and I turn the camera out the windshield of the car. What I'm trying to do is to video the sun so you can see exactly how bright it is. It's absolutely so bright over there that afternoon that I can't see. And so I'm just sitting in the car and I'm hunting the sun. I'm looking on the viewfinder trying to find the sun, and I can't find it. And that's why the camera goes up and down. So I'm looking for the sun, and I believe I say something about it in there that I can't find the sun. What I do find when we get back home is a black disc, and this disc is between me and the sun. And many years ago on a talk show, I can't remember who it was talking about it, but it was a UFO expert back in the late 70s or early 80s, the best I remember. He says that a lot of times that's the way UFOs camouflage themselves in the daytime to where you can't see them. They get between you and the sun, and you cannot see them. And I would have never seen this that afternoon had I not been videoing it. Now what you will see is this disc. To begin with, I thought it was the sun, but it is not the sun. The sun doesn't move. No matter where you are on Earth or whatever, The sun's going to be in one spot, and it's certainly not going to get larger, and it's not going to look like it comes at you. This thing looked like it goes up into a pine tree, gets behind the needles and leaves, whatever you want to call it, on the pine tree, and it kind of hides for a few seconds. Then it comes back out, and when it does, it kind of makes a curve toward the ground. It comes toward me. It doesn't look solid at one time, which is characteristic of UFOs. It seems to be liquid or changing shapes, maybe a blob shape. But it comes at me. It comes down from behind this tree like it begins to get bigger. So that cannot be the sun getting bigger and moving whenever you're holding the camera on it. I want you to watch closely at the UFO near the end of the video. It lets off some kind of vapor or some kind of gas. It comes out of the top and the bottom of it like it could be an exhaust. I don't believe it's an exhaust. What I believe it is a tranquilizing type mist or gas that is used whenever they're going to abduct somebody. And was I abducted over there that afternoon? I don't know. I can't say. I did do an investigation many years ago. It was in November of 1991 when I had a case that I worked on that involved a UFO, alien encounter, and abduction. I did contact a UFO group out of Atlanta, Georgia. They came down numerous times. We did an investigation together. They did a hypnotic regression on this person, and so we know the abduction was real. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you that is because this person, after he was abducted one night, he came back home, and his family noticed that he was covered in a purple-like color. And when he took a bath that night, he said that this purple substance that was on him washed off, and he could actually see it in the bottom of the tub that night when he was taking a bath as he washed it off. So that's what you'll see come out of this UFO is a purple vapor, a purple haze, a purple smoke, or a purple exhaust. But I believe this purple gas that comes out of it is a tranquilizing type gas that is used on somebody that they're about to abduct. Also, after that comes out, keep watching the video very close, and we've also pointed out there is a second craft, a smaller UFO that is seen under the larger one. It is similar to an orb, but you can tell it's round and it's solid and it's the same color. So don't go saying this is the sun, this is the sun. There's not two suns, no matter how you try to make it or how you try to make somebody out in a lie. There's only one sun, and it's only one size, and you're not going to have two different sizes sitting up there. So it is, in my opinion, that this is a UFO. Whether you agree with it or not doesn't matter to me. But anyway, just because I'm saying that I was trying to video the sun, I know a lot of people are going to come back and say, oh, this was the sun. No, it was not the sun. Unless on that particular day, which was the day after Christmas, and I hadn't heard anything about it on the news about the sun divided into two sections, one larger than the other. So it's not the sun. Another thing I want you to notice on the video is at one point when the craft comes toward me, you will see probably 1,000 white orbs coming up off the ground going toward this thing. So that's what we have tonight is a UFO encounter, a UFO video. And I'd like for you to look at it. If I could just get the camera to operate and I could see in this sun. But that's sort of what you're having to look at right there, the sun. And the camera's not even picking the sun up. It's blinding the hell out of me. Well, okay, now there you have just seen the video at normal speed. And what we're going to do now is to slow the video down. We're going to add some still shots into the video. That way you can view everything a little better and a little closer. Okay, now we're in slow motion, and I have had the camera out the window. I'm trying to get a picture of the sun, or a clip of the sun. And right here, if you'll notice, just right to the side of the rearview mirror appears to be a gray alien. The reason I say he's a gray alien because he has the big black eyes. Okay, now I'm swinging the camera back around, and of course it's still in slow motion right now. And what I'm trying to do is to get the camera on the sun so you can actually see how bright it is over there that day. And at the time, I don't even know that I'm picking this a craft or UFO or whatever it is up. I was trying to aim the camera at the sun, and whatever this is appears to be moving upward in the sky. And now the video picks back up, and it just seems to be sitting right there right now, and it's about to disappear. Now it's completely gone, and I'm still moving the camera up and down, hunting the sun. Is what I'm still looking for. And as I'm moving it up and down, you're going to see it come back into view in just a second or two. Okay, now I swing the camera back up, and here it comes, just like it came out of that cloud. And this is a still picture here of it. But now, as you see, as it comes forward, that's the way it appears. It doesn't appear to be solid. It's kind of like a blob, but it is coming toward me the way that it looks. And now on the ground, in the trees, you can see like 1,000 orbs or so going up at it. Okay, now right there was like a purple mist or haze or exhaust fumes coming out of it. And a few years ago, I had a UFO abduction case that we worked, and the person said that when they got home after the abduction, that they were covered with a purple film, and when they took a bath, this purple stuff actually washed off of them. Okay, now right there, you can see this second smaller craft that appeared just after the exhaust fumes or spray or whatever it is. Well, okay, there you have it. That was a video that was shot on December the 26th, 2014, of what I believe was a UFO. You may see it as something different, and if you do, that's entirely up to you. That's your opinion. Everybody has their own opinion on the paranormal. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll be watching for our next Alabama adventure.